Is a company that was set up primarily, it was started with me, but primarily it was to help people in many different ways, such as people from the job centre that have been ignored, or people that haven't had a good background. It's a way of getting them back to work by recycling computers. We're also saving computers, but the main focus is helping people either to get back to work or give them some skills to carry on, or even just training to keep them off the streets, or whatever you want to call it. We have somebody that comes and that organises the computer donations from businesses and so forth, and then they come to us and we wipe them, clean them, refurbish them, and then we box them, package them, and do all the tests and anything else we need to do to make sure they work. And then either they're given as a donation, sold, or given back into the community by the companies. We give them a percentage back to the companies.
And so I think that the most important thing, which kind of Adam has kind of alluded to, is we've created this circular economy, which we think is really important. So we work with companies who are looking to fulfill their corporate social responsibility and sustainability agendas. So every company will do a refresh of their computers every 3 to 4 years. So we take those devices, because otherwise they would go to landfill, so they would do nothing. Sometimes companies have to charge them. So we're a environmentally friendly alternative and a safe alternative. So
with free collection.
We do free collection. We also do secure wiping. We can destroy hard drives if need be. So there's no issues of data breaches. We then use those devices to train, and then we're putting those devices back to the people who need them. And I think that for us, that's what's really important and different, is that there's this great circular economy, and also we tell the companies what has happened to those devices, so that they know that if they give us 100, that 25% they might have gone to someone from a job centre or a food bank, and who really, really needs it. And I think that it's a really great model to have developed, and I think it's one that we're keen to grow.
Well, nothing in this place gets wasted, so even if we can't use it, we send it to a company that takes it bit by bit, and they strip it for gold, whatever, all the bits, and they sack them by weight and resell them, so reuse them. So every inch of the computers get in, whether we don't recycle them, they still get recycled and reused in other ways.
And I suppose the bigger picture is that we are looking for companies that might be Barnet Council itself, it might be its contractors, it might be its subcontractors, and we are looking for them to donate us their devices, which otherwise would go to landfill, to give us their devices so that we can then refurbish them and give them to people in need. So in terms of that's the journey, but also the individual journey is that anything that we get that we can't refurbish, we then recycle properly.
We're trying to save 240,000 tonnes, so we want to try and reduce that by a fair bit. We're starting small, but this will encourage others to do the same. Our charity will spread the awareness to help to do to others, and hopefully we'll fulfil Barnet's net zero of, what was it, by 2040, so they say, is to be completely sustainable.
And I think that so we are at the moment, out of the top 10 countries, what number are we?
We're second behind Norway.
Exactly. So if you think about it, Norway is an absolutely tiny country in kind of cubic area, but actually we are second behind them. And I think the huge demand for technology and where you've got companies saying you must update, and that's really pushing.
Not just that, the gaming industry does it as well.
So it's kind of really pushing this consumerism to always have the best devices, and that's meaning that there is lots and lots and lots of these machines that are perfectly usable, but just nobody knows what to do with them, and generally one keeps them because of concerns with data. So I believe there was a Good Things Foundation research which showed that most households have about 20 devices and about something like 10% or 5% of them are used. So actually everyone is really contributing to this. It's residential because it's also businesses, and so what we're trying to do is to have this innovative way that what otherwise would have gone to landfill can be used for training and then support people in need, because the other sort of area of our work is in the digital exclusion or inclusion field. So without a device you can't do anything. So if you don't have a mobile phone or a laptop, you can't apply for work, you can't apply to banking, you can't go to doctors. So actually without a machine it's very, very difficult to be part of society. So actually what we're doing is although it sounds very like grandiose, but actually without these kind of hardware, it's not quite as simple as people say it is. Or you just jump online. Because if you don't have a phone and you don't have a laptop,
how do you jump online? You go to the library.
Exactly. There's lots of ways. So I think primarily it's about donating their unwanted devices. So there are donation points in all
libraries.
Exactly, in all borough libraries. So any laptops, mobile phones or desktop, that are less than 6 old can be donated that way. I think if anyone is working in companies in Barnet or outside Barnet, they can tell them about second chance as an option for refurbishment. There's also referring individuals who are not at work and long-term excluded for our training, so we can then support them into work. And then finally is we have our big pool of laptops that are then affordable. So it's when they're thinking about buying their next device, it's thinking about, do I need to buy new or do I need to buy refurbished? And it's thinking about actually a new device is far more expensive, but actually a refurbished one can be just as good.
And it's all the work of who's done it. You're saving the planet because you're reusing rather than buying a new one, which fits in with the circle of life.
Exactly. So and you can get a much better quality of device if you're buying refurbished than new. And I think that isn't. For me, I think that that's a big piece of work that needs to be done, is actually promoting refurbishment promoting buying refurbished, because immediately people think, I need a new device, I'm going to go and get a new one. But actually it's just thinking about, well, actually if these devices go for 4 years and you get a better quality device, is that better? And you're saving the planet to do it from second chance.
And also you're saying, it's done by people that with learning whatever disabilities
exactly.
or
who are not working.
Or not working, so you're helping them as well.